Okay, just letting this load up. Hello everybody. This will be a live video of just me trading before the US Open. I know it is an hour before, but nevertheless, just come hang out. I'll be here for until like 9:30, so another 2 hours at least. Just give me some time to kind of share this video around for the time being. Hold on. There we go. I'm gonna share this around. Hopefully get more people into here and just in the live chat. There we are. So just waiting a few minutes. Got about 3 people watching right now. Still plenty of time before the US Open. So, alright. Anyways, I have Exocharts loaded up. Looks like last night, just doing some analysis on the order flow here, we did get the deep move down back into the $29,000 region. And just kind of looking at the price right now, looks like we're getting a nice OI increase as we are getting somewhat some longs pumping in here. We'll see what really happens. Right now we're kind of in no man's land, so to speak. So massive move down. This was 7% drop roughly. Right now we are kind of hovering around this weekly. This kind of went below the weekly open, so yes, we do have a red candle on the weekly right now. Just kind of negated the whole green candle in the weekly scenario, so that was pretty funny. Anyways, we did get that Bart Simpson pattern kind of playing out live on stream. I was very close to getting stopped out before this massive move down. I did enter a short live on stream yesterday at around this area right here. So I did have a stop loss right above the daily level right here. Was really close to getting stopped out, so that was kind of nerve-wracking, especially being live on stream, watching a live YouTuber being wrecked. Even though I'm not the type to be looking into stock and stuff like that, I'm going to continue to help boost the vid. Thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm working pretty hard to make videos like this. Plus, I do have an Exocharts playlist, which is like a free course. So feel free to check that out too and share that around. Again, a lot of it is just for free, so it's good to give away for free, stuff for free. But anyways, we're just hovering around this kind of weekly support level at around 29,450. And so just looking around, going to the order flow. Again, you guys can import and have all these free templates and the Discord link in the description. Just be patient before you get added to the Exochart levels. Just give it about 24 hours or so. Usually it gives less time than that, as Devo and I are human beings and we do have lives outside of crypto trading, believe it or not. But crypto trading is a large aspect of our lives, so pretty fun to do. So just looking at the order flow, again, my go-to is the 15-minute time frame. Again, I like to look at delta clusters and just kind of see what's going on right now. Right now, we are getting an increase in OI, kind of delta kind of going down. Right now, we're in kind of no man's land, kind of hovering around. It looks like a lot of longs got liquidated on this move down and this move down right here. But usually, you want to see a large sort of bubble. And so turning on the rect, you can see liquidations. Again, as a general rule of thumb, the blue you see is typically shorts being liquidated, and then the purple dots are typically longs being liquidated. So remember, it usually you need a short to close out of a long, and you need a long to close out of a short. So just keep that in mind. Again, right here, you can see a large amount of longs being liquidated and a large amount of shorts being liquidated. So I'm just using that as a good example of just furthering my point. Right now, it kind of looks like we're hovering around the previous day low. Again, price usually doesn't like to go outside of the previous day value area. What I kind of mean by that is if we, this isn't really a good example, but what I mean by value area is if we take our fixed range volume profile on here on TradingView and just kind of drag the volume range like so, we're looking at volume on a x-axis kind of, or a y-axis I mean. And so here you can see kind of within this that we have the value area high, value area low, and then of course our point of control. We just want to take a look at the large amounts of volume necessary. On my inputs, I do have this on the 70 area, and then I have a row size of 200. What this means with the 70 area is just analyzing and taking a look at 70% of the total volume. That is usually of significance. In Exocharts here, I believe this is 68, but I could be wrong. Value area, marker settings. I kind of forgot how to switch it, but anyways, the template is there, so feel free to just import it. And again, you can kind of copy it and paste it into import and then hit load, and then it'll be in your templates as well. So anyways, we're gonna take a look and see what's going on with the merging sessions. Again, merging sessions is a half an hour time frame that I like to keep on. And so really this is taking a look of each individual sessions, and there's 4 sessions in a day. So as I can see here, there is a good amount of volume being traded down here compared to up here. So this move could be a sideways action. So just kind of dragging this around. We can possibly drag all these and merge all these sessions kind of together. So I'll kind of do that. Again, as a general rule of thumb, you want to drag and merge like sessions together. So sessions that kind of look the same. This is kind of messy looking, but nevertheless, usually the large valley area, so this portion right here, the chunky portion of the whole kind of range, is usually something you want to merge together. So this will be about the last part that I'm kind of merging together right now. I'll merge the ongoing session right now too. So, all right. This will give you a clearer picture of, again, the large sort of zone of what's trading. And again, the large thing you want to note is the point of control. The point of control is this, where we have the volume point of control. So again, this is looking at volume, this. And then what's really nice about Exocharts is the time point of control. And so this is kind of grouping together the amount of time spent at each price action. I believe if I were to go to TPO here and click on expand clusters, you see how the time, each block kind of represents into each candle. I'll turn on candles here. So you can see each one kind of goes into its own kind of time, and really just turning that on. And then if I click on that again, it kind of organizes it all into a whole. Here you can see behind each of these sessions is again the color candle, but I keep that off. As a beginner, you probably want to turn those on and whatnot, but again, just very interesting nevertheless. You'll get used to it the more you kind of look at Exocharts, but really merging sessions is kind of pretty straightforward in a way. And again, the second thing you kind of want to look for when merging sessions is that you want to see a kind of a difference between the time point of control and the volume point of control. So for example, if you see that time point of control is way down here, and you see the volume point of control is way up here, usually you want to take and look for a short down towards that time point of control and kind of vice versa. Usually you want to look for price being around at the time. How do I explain this? Usually price is more attracted to the time point of control. Usually. Not all the time, but price does tend to kind of be around the time area. So just as a general rule of thumb, that's pretty much merging sessions in really a nutshell. Again, just merge like sessions that kind of look the same to each other, and just again, just kind of merge those together. Another thing you kind of want to look at is naked sessions. Usually you don't want to look at naked sessions that are older than a week. So this May 28th of May isn't really significant. Yeah, that's like from a week and a half ago. So this naked session, NSPOC, is what I kind of put down on my chart when I import my levels into TradingView. But this is not really significant. This naked session right here, 29th of May, not significant either, even though looks like we did kind of come down towards it, but really just going towards our naked point of controls on the daily level. It was this kind of naked daily point of control at around 29,125. It was from this giant volume candle. What is interesting to note about naked daily point of controls is that the volume from each individual daily candle. Here, if we see the highlighted in blue, it was a 5.2 million volume, or my bad. Never mind. Usually you want to see the top, the gold right here, being 3 billion or more, but really this was kind of a low volume point of control, so it's usually not too significant. Whenever you get a large volume point of control candle as a naked daily point of control, you usually want to look for a 3 billion or more. That can usually be a significant support or resistance on the daily time frame, and really just building off of that, really any weekly naked weekly point of control is significant, and of course those naked monthly point of controls on Bitcoin are pretty significant as well. And it looks like we do have one just below us at around 29,000. I do have this on my chart. You can hardly really see it, but it is there, along with that naked daily or weekly point of control, in which it is having nice confluence with that naked monthly. So to sum it all up, I am looking at 29K. I am looking to possibly long from that region, just from Bitcoin, looking at that. Solana and Bitcoin, I've been trading a lot. I've been kind of ignoring Ethereum. I don't know. I'd like to stack Solana a little bit more, but in the past I have been trading Ethereum using inverse perpetual contracts. But now I'm just kind of in the Solana mode and just kind of looking to stack Solana. What if the naked daily point of control is low volume but has confluence in that area? Would you keep it on still? Yeah, of course. Just going back to the Bitcoin and really just going to my folders. I keep track of every single naked point of control on the daily and weekly and monthly. However, I don't really start to look for confluence with a single naked daily point of control unless it has confluence with like another level. So again, I'll just kind of look for that. These naked monthly point of controls are kind of nice to trade on their own. even though this right here does have confluence with a naked weekly point of control, but nevertheless, those naked monthly point of controls do tend to be well respected. Just from my trading experience and just from a standpoint, if we go way back in the day, I'll go on the 4-hour time frame. There was a naked monthly point of control that we barely missed. So way up here, I was really looking to short this really bad way back in mid-March. I was just kind of waiting for this whole move up to be rejected at around 48,600, and then I would have short this down. Yet, in the time being, I didn't know we would come this far down. But again, that's all kind of part of trading and really risk management, as that is key. I am not in any positions right now. I did close out of my short from Bitcoin, but I am not in any shorts right now, or longs for that matter. Really, I don't really trade as much as people think, but I need to learn more. 7 months and nothing. Yeah, that's crypto for you. I always expect the unexpected. Really, what you want to look for is don't get wrecked. You want to survive, especially in these bear markets. Kudos to anyone trading during these sort of bear markets. I think it's really the true test of risk management. I know a lot of people who kind of get wrecked within like their first month of trading. If you're trading within your first month of especially ever since like January, kudos to you if you are sticking around right now and didn't really lose at all in Bitcoin or crypto trading in general. But yeah, definitely paper trade for like your first 4 months at least, especially in these market conditions. Yeah, I've been back testing, like you said, and trying to build a strategy for myself. One for scalping and one for day trading. Yeah, again, back testing is important. Even like going and just looking around order flow and see what's kind of going on. By the way, whenever you see these large gaps like that, just refresh the web version on Exocharts and it'll just kind of reset it like that. Same with like the VWAP. If you see VWAP going into the candles, unless it's a new daily open, just refresh the page. So that is kind of the common glitches that are happening in Exocharts, but overall, very nice platform. But yeah, going back towards like my back testing, literally you can do wonders just going to the 15-minute on order flow and just kind of seeing and identifying imbalances. So right here you can see kind of stacked longs, in a way kind of getting trapped. This isn't really the best example, but nevertheless you see longs at a previous day high, so kind of a resistance. And then shortly after you see a whole bunch of kind of shorts coming in. Really, this isn't really ideal of what you want to see. Typically you want to see a whole bunch of longs up here at like the peak of a resistance. And then shortly after, like the next candle usually, you want to see again these stacked short imbalances kind of trapping these longs. And this is a very powerful strategy as trapped longs. What do they do? Well, they're underwater usually. So they have two really options to really go for. They can either wait and get liquidated or close out their longs right now. Either way, it will just push price down, vice versa for trapped shorts. But there are times where price does kind of come up and kind of retest that high, and usually it'll be a resistance on its own as a lot of longs are kind of closing out at break even. Really appreciate your streams. Just found them recently through Trading Floor. Hey, thank you, Paul. Let me take a drink of water so I don't lose my voice. I'm trying to hold still in my chair as my chair is very squeaky right now. Very squeaky. So We're balling on a low budget, man. This is a low budget channel. Oh, okay. But yeah, my voice gets really dry whenever I'm talking a lot. But nevertheless. So, usually kind of before this 8 o'clock, so I expect about another, say until 8:10, so about another 20-25 minutes. I do expect price to kind of go sideways, and then about 15 to 10 minutes before that New York session opens, we're going to see some volatility. We might see kind of price going back and forth, but just a little bit more volatile as volume just kind of gets injected into the market. I like volume. I wonder if I should change my name to Volume Slinger. Literally, all I do is talk about volume. I sound like a broken record on this channel talking about volume, but we love volume. We love volume. Volume means volatility, and volatility is really a trader's best friend, unless you're getting stopped out. But hey, thank you. I tried my best. So right now, nothing too significant or really too much to really worry about right now. I can look at my single prints and single tails. So above us, we do have a bunch of single prints to kind of take a note of. Look at this large selling tail. Selling tails, as a general rule of thumb, just means when a big player kind of steps in. Big player meaning large position size. Usually you kind of want to stop, take a look at them. But nevertheless, this was very significant. A selling tail of 25 rows, that is a very strong resistance. So again, just kind of keep that in mind when we do our TA. I'll do some kind of TA right now. I kind of hopped on, haven't really looked at the charts much ever since this kind of drop. Usually when we are dropping like this, I do not ever really attempt to jump in along and trying to kind of take it as a scalp or kind of trade the downtrend. This, I lose so much money. I've learned my lesson very hardly and very harshly just by doing that. So again, you want to wait until price kind of ranges, and then you want to look for a short or a long. Right now, I am kind of looking in a bias towards a long, as we did drop down a lot, and just by reading across the board of the crypto markets, there is a lot of red. So again, kind of buying the fear. So right now, I do have a bias, a bullish bias right now, but nevertheless, yes, we can still come down. Just one of the major supports I'm looking at is, again, this $29,000 region. So drawing a Fibonacci retracement from the swing high up here to the swing low, and going to my selling tails and buying tails. I can see a single print or a fair value gap. I just learned what that was, and a fair value gap is kind of more Forex lingo. I don't really trade Forex that much, but I was trading binary options with Devil. So we're getting a single print ending at around 30,550. So I'm just going to take a note of that. I'm going to make it blue. Hold on, I have short-term memory sometimes. 550. All right. And here I'll just write a note to it, single print end. Or some people like to write single prints being filled. But nevertheless, very nice confluence with the golden pocket. The golden pocket, the 618 and the 65, I do have a bias towards. It's just like my favorite support resistance. It's so easy to draw. I love fibs. And then we have those single prints beginning at around 29,875. So I'll just click away and write that down. And good confluence with a weekly open. So again, resistance number 1 and resistance number 2. I do expect somewhat of a rejection from around this region, but if we do break above this single print right here and just kind of get a close above it, I do expect a fast move up. With fast moves up comes a fast move down, and just kind of vice versa. Those are single prints kind of in a nutshell. Again, it's when price moves down really quickly or up really quickly, and this template does have a nice template kind of mapping that out for me. Here you can see low volume really in between these single prints. So just something to keep a note of. Again, whenever you see like multiple single prints like this, this was a really good example. I would just put down the single print beginning at around 3,800 and then single print being filled at the bottom of kind of the single prints. So nevertheless, I kind of combine all these single prints into kind of one. So I just map out where they're beginning and then where they're ending. And again, you usually want to look for single prints having a row size of 5 or more. And really, if you add these two up, they're kind of like 21. So again, just something to keep in mind, and I'll jot down on my chart and use it as my trading levels. But really, I have a lot of trading levels compared to other channels. I think that's how I kind of confuse people with my trading. I'm not really that beginner friendly. I don't know. I'm working on ways to kind of modify it, kind of map it out more. But plus, I don't like turning on and off all my folders all the time and seeing the levels. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking for a move down here, so I am gonna add an alert. This will probably happen live on stream. And then of course I'm gonna put alerts just before my resistance. I won't necessarily look for a short at this level. It'll be more of a take profit if I do get into a long. But I may short at this golden pocket area. I don't know. It depends on context. Right now it's kind of too early to kind of call that. So let me actually drag these into my local analysis folder. And then I'll put these alerts into my local alerts folder. And then we turn those off, reduce clutter, and then we're gonna have alerts and kind of go about our day trading. So as a full-time worker, I suggest people do that as well. So just kind of takes out the stress and ease of trading. But yeah. So yeah, not too interesting right now. We'll hopefully start to see some volatility in about 15 minutes. Hi, John. But it's gonna be an exciting day, hopefully. It's a Tuesday, so usually Wednesdays are volatile. Volatile are Wednesdays. I don't know, it gets a little bit too volatile. But it gets fun. It gets a little bit too much for me to handle at times too. I'd say Tuesdays are probably my favorite day to trade. Tuesdays and Fridays. That's where I win most of my trades. I'll knock on wood though. Hopefully we'll win some paper trades. Again, we're paper trading on this channel, not with actual money. Fake, imaginary, dreamy money. But hopefully people are pouring in from the Exocharts live streaming. I did kind of put down I'm live streaming right now, so we'll see if people actually kind of pop in or not. But nevertheless, I'll be trading for like another hour and a half, so we'll have some fun. But pretty much it for right now. No new naked dailies. I'll do some Solana analysis, kind of look at that. We are bouncing off a naked daily point of control. I wonder if we could come down towards this month once Bitcoin starts to kind of drop down, possibly. That's a if. Plus, it's a nice 886, I noticed. Solana likes those 886s. So I've noticed Ethereum loves 786s, and then Solana likes those 886s, a little bit more deeper or farther retracement than kind of usual. So, I turned on the measurement tool. So I'll kind of turn on these levels. So up here, I usually don't really map out single prints on Solana, but I bet there are some single prints, yeah. Solana is kind of hard to tell because there's so many rows, but usually 200 or more rows are something to keep note of. We're getting a nice buying tail down here, so that's something to keep in mind too, is something with buying tails. Usually you want to see a nice retest of a buying tail, so you can kind of think of it as reinforcements. So if price kind of comes back and says, and sees if buyers are still like kind of interested in defending this level, if it kind of retests it and then bounces up from it, that's usually a good sign. So this is pretty bullish on Solana. At the moment, I'm not really sure if we're actually going to come down and tap that monthly. Just looking around. I wonder if this was a 786. Turn that on again. Somewhat. Kind of crushed through it. Must have been like a quick liquidity grab. Yeah, from down here. Huh. But again, just something to keep our eyes open for. Take a look at Solana again. The naked POCs. So nothing really new. We did bounce off of this kind of naked daily and kind of bust through it. So kind of interesting. I don't really look at the Solana order flow too much. I kind of base it off of Bitcoin. But very low OI right now. So this is slightly bearish. You can see price kind of coming up as OI is decreasing. So overall, kind of bearish. Again, I want you to think of order flow as like a general trend. Don't count on like a single candle unless it's like a high volume candle. But again, just look at OI in general as a general trend. Don't really overthink it. It's literally like going down to like the 1 minute candle and just seeing, oh, we're dumping, oh, we're pumping. Just kind of like that sort of deal. So I see a lot of people kind of doing that and kind of getting screwed over in that case. But just something I've noticed. Yeah. There was someone who added me. Too bad this guy can't hop on. But oh well, each their own. But yeah, we're just gonna have some low volume, just kind of chilling out. Prices kind of chilling out before the Euros open. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of happens. Again, I am looking for kind of a naked monthly point of control, possibly. We don't really have a buying tail on Bitcoin, so again, there is a possibility that we can come down even more. I wonder if we can get a buying tail once price does go that low, so that means kind of larger players stepping up and defending that level. But very interesting. We'll see how bullish today will be. Kind of looks like, just looking at this, I don't think we're going to get too much of a retracement, but even if we do come up kind of towards this far, so it'll be a nice 4% retracement, so never know. But yeah, I'll just kind of chill that order flow and take a look at that. TPO worked yesterday on, was there a naked or time price opportunity? Could be a possibility. Probably. Yeah, just kind of something you want to see in the time being, but wouldn't surprise me. This whole kind of move up was a massive short squeeze, so usually just a single player kind of pushing up and setting off a chain reaction of kind of stop losses in a way. So pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't really use any other time frames on TPO. Is it this one way up here or this one? Or this one down here? This one wouldn't really be relevant, but I don't know. It's just kind of how I trade. Somehow my camera is working again. For a while, like all last week, it was just blurry. But I think you can see my face pretty well. Kind of ugly, but you can see it's at my apartment. And then my microphone is a blue Snowball Ice. I got it for like $50 at Walmart. Hey, it's like I think it was like an $80 mic, but there was like a clearance on it. They're trying to get rid of them. So I bought those at a discount. Right now, this price kind of stagnating. Going to the volume chart. Again, just a lot of time being spent in between these regions. But very interesting. We'll see what the US session kind of brings us. I am prepared for battle. Have my levels marked out right now. Again, resistance right here, 30,550. And then we got resistance number 1, which may not really be as well respected as we did kind of crush through that weekly open. But nevertheless, these are where the single prints kind of begin. So I use those as kind of a resistance or level to kind of trade with. But yeah. Keep the questions coming, man. It might be kind of slow for about like the next 15 minutes or so. I'll try to keep on talking. I don't know. I'm pretty introverted. So I'll try my best. Just keep talking, gun. Just keep talking. Just keep talking. But yeah. Looks of it kind of neutral right now. About an equal amount of longs to shorts. So again, we'll kind of see what's kind of happening. Again, price likes to kind of stick around this daily POC, kind of before or like kind of during like no man's land or kind of dead sessions, what I kind of call it. So dead sessions are typically, this is kind of something I've noticed and kind of made up. Dead sessions are usually kind of after an hour of the US Open, in between until that kind of new daily candle, and then kind of in between like the Asia session towards about 6 a.m. and then usually about from like 6:30 to right about now is usually pretty dead. So I don't know, just times of low volume and kind of low interest of traders in general. And then of course you have the weekend and holiday trading, which are dead. Again, you want to treat trading as kind of a business, kind of looking at that. So, yep. Kind of low volume right now. So, we'll see what we kind of do. Just for fun's sake, let's take a look at time. Alright, that's kind of irrelevant. Doesn't really work too well, especially on such a low minute. Maybe go down to the so right now maybe we could get a pivot, and within this hour here you can see a pivot up, pivot down, now maybe a pivot up. What is the question? I'll try it on the 4 hour. Yeah, not too useful. Oh well. Suppose we can do some negative fibs if we want. So yeah, we're getting a negative, hold on, slow down screen. Whoa, Okay. A negative 236 with confluence of the single print beginning, and then just kind of zooming out a little bit more. Negative 1 possibly with this 0.5. 0.5 being 30,259. Take a look at single prints and see if that's something. So yeah, it's a single print beginning of this kind of, but I don't know. It's nothing really too important to take note of. But negative fibs nevertheless. Kind of chilling out. Might see some volatility in 2 minutes. Let me actually turn off. Yeah, my stream kind of has like a 15-second lagging time. I've noticed. About 20-second lagging time. Yeah, I'm just watching it live on my laptop. That's kind of how I kind of have a chat open. That way I don't have to flip back and forth between OBS and kind of what I'm doing to kind of answer questions. But chat is more lively compared to yesterday, so that's a good sign. But yeah, we're being patient, kind of waiting. Solana maybe make its way down to that $36 region. That would be very nice. Very nice. This 886 too. But yeah, I closed out of my short right here on Solana and Bitcoin. Bitcoin was actually right here. I closed out of it. Will I really regret it? I don't know. If we drop down, possibly, but you never really go broke taking profits. That's something I've learned. So, just kind of waiting. Probably take a look at XPX, see what's going on here. So yeah, we've just been kind of consolidating a little bit. This kind of ranging. So hopefully it's kind of bullish consolidation. That I don't really know. I'm not a total stock expert, but interesting nevertheless. Here you can see we have kind of a clear top and then kind of a clear support level or bottom. Wonder if this works. Oh, it does. Doesn't really work too well, but I know TradingView has been kind of updating and kind of adding some stuff. So I hope they kind of do, especially with like the indicators. I know they have like an open interest, which doesn't work. I've been kind of turning it on and off and seeing if it will work, but nothing really yet. Dow Jones. I like to pay attention to kind of like Dow theory. I kind of believe in it. Dow theory states that usually transports or industrials tend to kind of lead ahead of the total stock market, so the SPX. And right now it looks pretty bullish. It looks kind of good. We did break out of this kind of consolidation, just making higher highs. So very good bullish structure right now. Again, this is not looking at really any indicator right now, but it looks pretty good nevertheless. And then this is the home builders index. You can see we've been kind of dropping down. Everything is just hyperinflated right now. I think it's going to take a while for stocks to kind of catch up, especially just doing fundamentals is according to like the $15 minimum wage. I think it's going to take a little bit for inflation to kind of catch up with that, but it'd be interesting nevertheless. And then we have bonds right here. Bonds are usually inverse to stocks, so bonds are kind of dropping right now. How low will we go with bonds? Kind of looks like it's at support, but again, I could be wrong. But again, we're interested in the Bitcoins. Maybe they'll start trading stock in the future. I don't know. But again, possibly see some volatility start to pick up in a minute or so. Again, once this New York session opens, I sit on my hands as price kind of goes one direction, traps traders, and then opposite goes the opposite direction. Trap in longs or shorts or whatnot, especially on early in the trading. Common retail trap of traders trapping people, so be interesting to kind of see what's kind of going on. I'll turn on the order flow and just kind of be ready. Right now, I'm just gonna sit and wait on the I'll kind of sit and wait on the 15-minute, and then I'll just kind of go down towards the 5-minute and 3-minute. As a beginner kind of looking at order flow, I don't suggest going down to the 3-minute. I'd suggest just keeping it cool with the 5-minute and 15-minute. Do you know Devo in real life? Kind of. He's like a friend of a friend. So I was trading with like another crypto guy, the guy who really got me into crypto, but he kind of gave up back in May 2021. He hasn't really been touching crypto. He was the one who really got me into Market Cipher. So I guess he kind of like jump started my trading career, made me much more interested and much more determined. Yep, again, just common retail trap of the New York session. So again, might see a pump up. Usually it doesn't really like bounce off of really any support or resistance, but just kind of zooming out, maybe pump up to this previous day low, but I don't really know. Or maybe pump up to here. Again, time will tell. Got about 9 minutes before New York session opens. But I wonder what that clip does. Yeah, I've been trying to kind of making shorts of kind of doing summing up contents. I do have Premiere Pro, so I've been kind of learning how to edit with that. Continuous learning experience. Really, going on YouTube and teaching is totally different, and just kind of, you learn a lot more, I'd say, when you kind of teach or trading. kind of interesting. Shout out to Per in the Discord for kind of inspiring me to build this channel. This channel would not be possible without him. So kudos to him. He's probably gambling right now. I don't know if he's watching or not, but shout out to you, man. But yeah, about 7 minutes. I'm kind of excited. We'll see what the New York session brings. Oh, Jason Casper is live right now too. People are probably all going to him, man. You're stealing my viewers, Jason. You're stealing my viewers. No. Respect to him. Much respect. Trader Reality is live. Interesting. So about 7 minutes. So I have a like McDonald's hat. So I was thinking of doing like a clickbait video of just me trading with that on. I did work in McDonald's back in the day. So hopefully it started from the bottom. I don't know. Former McDonald's employee trades Bitcoin. That'll be the title of my video. Debating whether or not to go live or not, or just make a video of doing it, but live would be pretty funny. Just me wearing a McDonald's hat, doing a live stream of it. I don't know if people can really see my camera. It's kind of dark in this apartment. You can see like the back skirts of me, but maybe if I close the curtain, maybe you'll see my face a little bit more. I do have like a light that I kind of use to kind of add towards it, but really my face isn't really important. I'm just a ugly guy. But all right. So right now possibly we see a move up. Again, just looking at order flow right now. Not too much volume kind of being injected into this, not too much buy sells just based off of the cluster. Usually, as a general rule of thumb, you want to see these nice millions of dollars pumping in and out of each of the imbalances. Again, the imbalances are just kind of the highlighted part or just kind of the cluster in general. So usually this is a pretty good healthy candle, and kind of this candle right here is kind of healthy. Again, you can kind of look at the footprint bar on the bottom right here. And on my setting, the middle is the volume. So typically you want to see volume kind of dying out before kind of a breakout or a move. So as a general rule of thumb, we can kind of see that we've been consolidating and going to the 15-minute on order flow and kind of zooming out. You can say that volume has been dying. So we went from 21 million, 124 million. That's insane. I haven't really seen too many 124 millions on such a candle like that. But again, 110, and then we're kind of dying down. 41, 51, 21, dying down even more, going to like 3 million. Kind of coming back up to 13 million, and then kind of dying down to 30 million. But overall, it's kind of safe to say that volume is dying down according to the footprint bar stats. So yes, I am looking for possibly a move to the upside or downside based on volume. Another thing to kind of look at that is, again, kind of what direction volume is going in. So delta gives you a direction. So it's just really a difference between buyers and sellers at market value. Again, as a general order flow is all market values. There is a time where you can spot those limit orders with CVD. And CVD, you want to look for a hidden divergence. Right now, there is possibility of some absorption going on. Again, kind of too soon to call it, as there isn't really a significant support level here. It is the daily point of control, but I really don't trade based off of that. Let me just kind of hide this weekly level. I'll just delete it off my chart. It's not really a significant level, so to speak, right now, but we'll see if this CVD actually kind of holds, and then we kind of pump up. But right now we're getting kind of a pre-scam pump up just before. Again, just kind of on low volume, so we'll see what kind of happens. Let me take a voice break. All right. But yeah, there is a leg in this stream. It's about 20 seconds or so. So apologies. Well, not really apologies for that, but just keep that in mind. Might be a little lag, but hopefully you guys are kind of like at your desk right now or what, and just kind of have Exocharts open, and I'll just kind of commentate what's going on. Right now it's about to get pretty exciting, just as we're getting this New York session in about 10 seconds. So right now you can see already some longs coming in, OI increasing. Again, I'm just being patient. Open up my net longs, can see that increasing. Generally, you just want to look at the trend. Don't worry about the values. You just want to see the general trend. So right now it is 8:30, getting pretty interesting. So we'll see what price does. Right now it kind of looks like shorts closing, longs kind of closing, OI kind of going down. In your previous videos, you were saying something about where in the candle the buy and sell orders is important, middle, top, or bottom. Do you mean by like clusters or just looking at trap traders? That's like my only guess. That would make sense to me. That's what I'm kind of thinking right now, but can I elaborate on that? I'll try to answer it the best I can. So right now we're kind of getting a move down. I know OI. Doesn't really shorts or longs are coming in, but nevertheless, possibility that longs are kind of closing out of it. Oh yeah. So typically you want to see longs entering at resistance, and then kind of wait for the next candle kind of open, and then you want to see shorts coming in, closing below that long, kind of trapping out these shorts. I wonder if we'll actually get kind of a live example of that, but I don't really know. But here we go. Kind of OI increasing, shorts are coming in. I'm sitting on my hands. It's like the first 2 minutes of US Open, so it's usually just kind of common trap maybe we'll see your example, Liam, of trapped shorts kind of coming in, but I'll actually kind of drop down to 3 minutes, see what's going on here. So yeah, what I want to see for trapped shorts is, again, I want to see a whole bunch of like kind of stacked short orders, highlighted balances, and then the next 3 minute candle, I want to see that move up, and a whole bunch of stacked long imbalances trapping those short traders. So that could be a possibility. This is kind of happening right now, so I want to see more highlighted on the right hand side as price is pumping up. Again, look at all those trap shorts, look at that, just trapped them, stopped them out as price kind of pumps up right now. Here you can see OI decreased, net shorts did get stopped out, just looking at that. Net longs kind of got stopped out on this move down, but nevertheless, just a quick move up, quick liquidity grab. Not too many people got liquidated, it really looks like, but again, just people are getting stopped out on that. That's why they decrease in OI. So this move in itself is a weak kind of move up, especially with OI. So it's just really mean. Again, New York session at its finest, trapping those early retail traders. Yeah, stacked. So this was kind of an example of it happening. Whoa, we're pumping up more. Stopping out people, going to trading view. Stopping out a lot of shorts, it looks like, from the wake up here as we're kind of pumping back down. Decrease in OI, a lot of shorts getting stopped out, it kind of looks like. Not necessarily longs entering, but again, kind of interesting seeing what's going on. Right here, it kind of looks like absorption was kind of going on, where there was like a large limit order kind of sucking up all those values. So usually from what I've noticed is that absorption will happen, and then we'll get like a mini short squeeze or whatnot. So yep, rip two longs and shorts that literally got stopped in seconds. Yep, here we go. We might get some trap longs now. Possibly some longs that opened up in here. All right, some longs. See what happens on the next 3 minute candle. 3 minute candle coming close in about 20 seconds right now. So we're just being patient on this one. All right, here we go. Let's see if we actually get a trap these longs. So again, I want to kind of zoom in on this candle a little bit more. Do want to see price kind of coming down, and again, I'm looking on the left-hand side of the candle. Right now, not really good. Okay, very good. We're trapping those longs right now with these shorts. I kind of want to see more value or more volume kind of come in. This isn't really much to really trade off of or note of, but typically you want to see 3 or more stacked balances. Again, not really a good example. Kind of waiting. But yeah, I do believe there are some people who are longed right here. Kind of waiting for price to kind of close below that. I want to see confirmations of more shorts coming in to it really be useful as a paper trade scalp. But New York session, man. Gotta love it. By the way, guys, you can turn on the value area. This is pretty useful. It just, again, just kind of looks at the chunk of significant price volume that was traded. So, and then the red right here is kind of the point of control of the whole candle, so where the most volume was traded. So again, I want to see more shorts coming in. Yeah, right now it might be kind of a dead man's zone. But again, I'm glad you guys kind of saw that long example of New York session trapping those shorts. Possibly we could see a trap of longs up here, but I'm really not too comfy of entering a short or scalp short of a paper trade with that. Usually want to see stacked imbalances. So we'll see if we get it on this candle. Usually it kind of takes a candle or two to kind of do that. Each candle has, again, it's just a cluster of volume within each point of control. So yeah, the highlight of, the settings for it. Shit. So here we go. Anyways, again, trapped longs here as a whole bunch of shorts are coming in, pushing down price, putting these longs underneath water. So here's my value area in POC. So outside VA is 70 and then VA is 68. It's kind of typical. But very nice trap longs right here. You can see that. I mean, I do have it on. It's just way. It's like nowhere near. So you can see the previous day low is way up there. And that, it's way up there. Let me reset that. There. Who knows with kind of what price is doing right now. It's kind of too soon to call, but I could see us kind of coming up to here and rejecting. We'll see what happens. But usually, as a general rule of thumb, again, you want to see the candle close with these stacked imbalances for it to be kind of safer. But again, it's just how aggressive you want to be. And I am kind of more of a conservative trader. Sure. Just on this right here. But yeah, I like fibs a lot. Looks like some shorts got stopped out there. Usually trap traders isn't really a thing, but it usually occurs within like the first 5 minutes of US Open. That's really when you want to look for that scalp of looking for those trap traders, kind of counter trading them. But other than that, really after that, you don't really want to take too many trades based off of that. But you guys do you. I'm getting a fib 618 at 2096. I don't know where you pulled it from. Must have pulled it from here. 2000. It depends what time frame you're on. But a good go-to for me is the 12-minute and 24-minute. That's where I kind of base my fibs off of. The pivot to the move down. So yeah, we're just kind of waiting on price right now. Volume might kind of die down. But we are in the New York session right now. Let me refresh my page. Sorry about my squeaky chair. Whenever I get like kind of excited, I rattle around a lot. I don't know. Trading is exciting, guys. I don't know. It's like a coffee, man. Just adds energy to me. I don't know. Kind of weird, but not really absorption going on. Again, I'll just kind of hover around the 15-minute again. We'll see what's going on with these single prints. The way price is moving right now, it is a possibility it's going to go up into resistance. So again, I'm kind of looking for this. Really no fib confluence there, but 29875. So the previous day low it could reject off of. But again, that's not really a high probability. Let me turn on the live chat. But nice increase in OI though. So there could be a possibility that we do come up and kind of reject off of that skill prints beginning. Again, this is the local resistance that I'm looking at right now. If we come up and do kind of push through it, get a back test of this, I could possibly be looking for a long if we get this kind of back test, and then our next zone of resistance will be again this kind of golden pocket area, and then possibly we could short this down. Again, I take trading level to level. I don't really like to look at too far ahead in price. I don't know, it's just really not my thing. I kind of overthink things when I kind of do that in a way. But really what I kind of do is, again, I'll kind of go to the 4 hour and kind of work my way down. Here you can see kind of OI increasing as price is increasing, so that's kind of bullish. Go down to the 1 hour. You can kind of see flat OI, somewhat bullish here. But again, I'll look down to the 15-minute, really see what's going on. Just right now, I'm seeing a nice increase, somewhat of an increase in OI as prices coming up. And then once I really start seeing price come towards a level I'm interested in, I'll go down to the 5-minute and 3-minute and really see what's going on. I'll hopefully do this live for you guys to see. It stands for single prints, so it's whenever a price moves down quickly or up. You can Google it, but really the more common term of what traders call it is the fair value gap. And so it is a common support or resistance. I have a video on it. Liam, check out my Exocharts playlist. And then if you're bored, check out my advanced trading playlist. That will keep you busy. You'll learn a lot. I think your brain will explode. No, I'm just kidding. But I think it'll be useful. Yep, single prints, you got it. So we'll see what's kind of going on. Now it looks like a lot of longs kind of came in. Again, I'm sitting on my hands with a trade. And then, yeah, confluence just means when levels line up. It's what you want to kind of look for and take note of the possible pivot point. But yeah, with the looks of it, we're kind of pumping up towards a single print. I'm not going to enter a trade right now because we haven't really moved up from a level. Again, possibly the daily point of control, but I don't really trade based off of that. Plus we're kind of at micro resistance. But we'll see. Kind of running out of, here we go, kind of a scam pump right now. We'll see if we get a swing failure pattern for it here. Again, I'm still being patient. I'm waiting on a trade. I'm not entering anything right now. But nice quick move up. OI decreasing. So I suppose shorts getting stopped out. But we're just being patient. We're being patient. It's really just trading in general, just being patient. Most of it is really mindset, and that's something I can't really teach. Maybe I'll do like vlogs or something of me just walking around, kind of talking about trading or whatnot. I don't really have equipment for that. I wonder if I could like use my phone. It'd be kind of awkward to use. I have a Google Pixel. I don't know, it'd be kind of weird. Be kind of hard to do. But a vlog would be pretty cool. I've noticed a lot more people kind of doing that and getting good views. It's really what Crypto use and Carl from the Moon. They seem to like kind of use that when they're in a fancy hotel or something. I don't know. Let me know if you guys want to see that. Possibility I could go around just college campuses and just walk around. It is a really nice day, so May is like perfect weather. Or June. I don't even know what time I'm in. But yeah, I definitely make videos for that. So right now we're just kind of not really doing much. Again, I'm looking for kind of a trade in about 6 minutes or so. 6 to 10 minutes. But we're just staying cool. Trading is literally 90% like mapping out your trades and then 10% execution, if you guys don't notice. They screen record on the camera app. Yeah. I don't know, maybe I'll try it out. It'll be kind of a YOLO thing. Looking at order flow. Interesting. Yeah, there's about a 20-second lag time. But yeah, right now I'm just kind of guessing we're gonna take a short off of this, just with what price and time is gonna be doing right now. Today for the Bitcoin price. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much it, man. I'll just draw like a accent or some sort of line on the top. So this is like a support. Here we go. Here's our resistance. And then this looks really bullish. We're gonna break out of this. So today we're just gonna break out. I never short Bitcoin. It's always up, up, long, 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 long. Never short, long. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So we got about 3 minutes left. Right now, I'd say strength is to the upside right now. Going down to the 5 minute. Pretty good strength. We got 21 million, 9 to 10 million volume. So volume's kind of dying down. Again, I'm still kind of sitting on my hands. We'll see what kind of comes into mind. Maybe I'll draw a fib here. zoom in here. So maybe down to this 76 right here could be a possibility. Really not too much confluence to the downside at the moment. I'll get kind of rid of that. We'll zoom in on price very nicely. Hopefully you guys can see that. Price longs aren't getting stopped out yet. Again, it's kind of like calm before the storm, before we actually start to enter anything. You guys notice like how I'm kind of waiting until price kind of makes up its mind before I really start, thinking about a position. I don't know, it takes kind of a lot, but thank you, Jeremy. I don't know, man. I think Casper and Trader's Reality are pretty top tier, but I try my best. But thank you. So again, we're just we're kind of patiently waiting right now. We are waiting. Once kind of the time comes, again, I'll kind of drop down to the 3 minute. And then we'll just kind of start to really dig in deep, see what's going on. I'll try to like kind of think out loud. Just being patient. 9 o'clock, okay. I'm gonna start to kind of drop down. Right now we're getting a decrease in OI. So this move down possibly could be kind of weak. Not too many shorts really interested in this. Long's kind of closing, it seems. Going on a 3 minute. Again, do not overthink on the 3 minute on these lower time frames. But here's a good example. Some momentum. Not too much volume though. I want to see more volume kind of backing up this stacked imbalances. But a possibility of some trapped longs up here. Yeah, good possibility of trapped longs right here. Even though they aren't really stacked, just kind of more advanced of seeing that. But good example. Drop down, go up to the 5 minute here. It's about 9:01. Again, I'm getting kind of my hands ready. Actually, get my phone ready. We're gonna paper trade. All right. Looks like we kind of bounced around this point of control a little bit. Let me update this guy. Again, maybe we won't get a trade on stream. Again, I'm kind of being patient. impatient. It's kind of like hunting, man. You're waiting for the deer to come through you or something. I'm not really much of a hunter, but not much going on. Let's see if there was some. I'll drop down single prints, see what's going on here. Right. Looking at volume. Alright, volume's kind of neutral right now. Dropping the 5 minute. Life below zero, yep. Doom, 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 doom. Again, I'm not gonna force a trade. Definitely not. If like someone goes live and they're live streaming, or really it's not gonna affect me. You kind of have to be kind of selfish when you're trading. Just kind of psychology behind it. See here, time is coming, man. I'm usually executing a trade between now and about the next 10 minutes. Just kind of waiting. Looks like longs are coming in. I'm still sitting on my hands on this one. Possibility of some absorption going on. Again, kind of too soon to call it. I'm just gonna go back and forth between. Hold on. Really zooming in. So it looks like we got a local bounce off that golden pocket right here. Right, I want to see a good amount of shorts coming in. I'm looking at a short right now. Dropped on the 3 minute. Here we go, shorts are coming in kind of. Still looks pretty weak. Not entering, man. We did get a rejection off that golden pocket though. That's very nice to see. All right, OI increasing. This is on a 3 minute, so it's kind of hopium. All right, I want to see some volume. Give me volume. Give me volume. Yeah, they automatically kind of get upvoted later on. Okay. I'm just kind of eyeballing the footprint bar right now. I want to see this turning dark gray like right here. Right now the delta kind of looks kind of good. Ideally I want to see more negative delta coming in, but very nice stacked shorts coming in. Very nice. More shorts are coming in. OI's coming up. You could paper trade a short right now, but that would be more aggressive. You can have your stop loss right above this wick up here. You can see price kind of pumping up and OI is kind of decreasing, so it kind of adds to my confirmation of shorts coming in. Again, I'm still being patient. This does look bearish though. I want to see more volume, man. Shorts are kind of going in, more shorts coming in. I want to see volume. Going to the volume candle. Again, I'm just waiting on volume to kind of pull the trigger. Might have kind of missed our opportunity. Again, might not be a day where we kind of take a trade live, but it happens. I think this happened to me on Friday when I was live too. Again, I'm only really taking trades when I get my confirmation. I'm not gonna force a trade because that's really how you end up losing money. Trading is a business. Kind of bouncing off this point of control. We'll zoom back in here. Wonder if we were gonna get good volume, man. That's the question. Volume slinger likes volume. Again, we're just kind of waiting. We're waiting. I'll update my Discord, probably wait. Got about 6 minutes. Again, I just want to see that volume, man. Looking at volume. Hardly any volume. 2.1, 1.4, 2.1, 1.1. 52K right now. We're waiting. 4 more minutes. Right now we're kind of in a micro downtrend. Yeah, I don't know if it like saves my live trading like whenever I'm live to the channel. I think it like uploads it as a video like 12 hours later once the once YouTube kind of like records everything and puts it into like their algorithm database. I think it'll just kind of show up later on. You won't really get a notification of it. I'm not really totally sure how that works though, but you should be able to see it like kind of in the archive of my videos. Because I've noticed like 12 minutes later it'll show up as an actual video. Again, I'm just being patient right now. It keeps on switching to top chat. I don't think there's really too much difference between top chat and live chat. But come on, I want to see volume. You can see right now, even on TradingView, dying volume right here. Volume dying. So possibility of a volume breakout. Volume is like the only breakout I trade. What if I made a volume just saying Bitcoin volume is breaking out instead of price? I think that would really confuse people. You want to be bullish on volume. There you go. I'm a perma bull on, I'm a moon boy on volume. I'm a moon boy on volume. That's a good one. Be a moon boy on volume, not price. That's as a trader anyways, but going back to Exo again, just I'm not seeing volume. I'm running out of time. And it kind of seems unlikely that we're going to have a continuation of the downside, but again, charts will speak for themselves, and I'll just kind of interpret it and trade it based off of that. So, alright guys, we're just praying for volume. Only Hopium, give us volume. Up or down, volume. $9.20. See if something really happens within the next 10 minutes, or else I'll probably be getting off, but we'll see what kind of happens. But yeah, we're gonna have a volume breakout soon. Or maybe we already did, but I don't know. Still, if we were to pump up that much, 1%. Again, we got about 8 more minutes. Right now, I'm kind of becoming doubtful we aren't going to take a trade, but oh well. I'm just waiting right now. Ah. Okay. thing is, we're not really at a support level. It's not really too big of a stop loss hunt either. But longs are coming in. Hold on. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. So there was possibly of some, doesn't really look like absorption though. Absorption of short or longs right now kind of going on, so that's kind of bearish. Dropping down to the 5 minute. Again, kind of the same thing, so there could be a large limit order here. A large short limit order, that is, kind of setting the limit order right there. And we're kind of seeing that with a 3 minute right now too. Again, I'm seeing a good amount of longs coming in, but price isn't really moving, so that's kind of giving me a bias of being short. I don't want to see price going above this cluster right here, so I kind of want to see it kind of stay down right now. Oh, we got about 5 minutes left. Just going back to trading view. So we got about 4 more minutes until this sort of absorption kind of confirms in a way. Again, kind of waiting. We've got about 3 more minutes. Kind of doubtful we're going to be in a position. Still kind of low volume. Dying volume. Again, a lot of longs are coming in. I do see absorption. Okay, it's kind of negated now, I suppose. Arguably, though, it is bullish. Got about 2 more minutes. This is bullish structure though on the 3 minute. Higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. Very good amount of delta coming in too. Positive delta, that is. Possible swing failure pattern on this wick right here. Yeah, I could see that happening. Again, I'm not really seeing any confirmations that I would like enter a paper trade. Again, kind of a swing failure pattern possibly, but it's not confirmed as a swing failure pattern yet. You're in a long, nice. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad take profit single prints. Being patient here. We kind of ran out of time to like take a trade, really. I don't know. At this point, I'm kind of forcing a trade. The absorption is kind of negated now. I was kind of reading it wrong. You gotta be really picky. It's gotta be kind of a clear divergence kind of happening. All right, here we go. Looks like a good amount of longs are coming in. OI seems to be liking the move. Yeah. So again, I think we kind of missed it. We didn't really have our confirmations. Again, I'd rather not really force a trade here. If you want to force a trade and be aggressive, you can long, I suppose, but again, yeah, we kind of missed our entry, so kudos to you, John, for taking that long. Hopefully you guys kind of learned something new from this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, this video will be kind of uploaded as an archive in about 12 hours or so, so about 10 o'clock my time tonight. So feel free to go back and kind of outlook that. Feel free to check out my Exocharts playlist along with advanced trading playlist. I think that will be of good value, and it's of course free. I think you guys will learn a lot from it. I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow for Volatile Wild West Wednesday. So, all right, take care, guys.